When a sommelier says this wine is leesy or this wine has spent X amount of time on the lees, what does it mean? Well, you see, lees are dead yeast. Once the yeast has finished converting the sugars in the grape juice into alcohol, they fall to the bottom of the barrel. Once there, it is up to the winemaker as to how he wants to use them during the aging process. If he wants to add flavor to the wine or give it a creamier texture, he will stir them up with a stick or a bâton, or he can leave them sitting at the bottom of the barrel. Either way, the lees will add to the flavor and texture of the wine, because you see, the longer the lees sit, the more flavor compounds are released into the wine. Gross lees, as their name implies, this is the sort of heavier sediment made of grape skins, seeds and stems that settles in the first 24 hours. Winemakers typically filter this out to prevent those off flavors. But the fine lees are what they want. The silky, powdery, dead yeast cells that settle slowly over weeks or months. This is the sediment winemakers use for flavor and texture. You may have seen the word sur lie on a label. Winemakers intentionally leave the wine sitting on those fine lees, and this process is known as sur-lie aging. Now, depending on the style of the house, still white wines can stay on the lees for 3 to 6 months. But champagne, however, is where winemakers really make use of those lees. Non-vintage champagne must spend at least 12 months on the lees, while vintage cuvées can sit for 36 months or more. Now, Ulysse Collin, for example, one of my favorites, leaves the Leroy's cuvée on the lees for 72 months.